good morning dear students. So in the last class we were doing exercise 8.16. The same exercise we are continuing. Okay, few of the questions we have skipped. We'll be doing that as well. But now I'm starting with question number 7. Okay, the question is very simple. Integration from 1 to 2, and we have to integrate this using definite integral. The process is same. Okay, so what we'll do is we will first integrate within the box bracket and then put the upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, so let's start doing the integration. So within the box bracket, 4, what is the integration of x cube? X to the power 4 by 4 minus 5 into x cube by 3 plus 6 into x squared by 2 plus 9x. I don't have to tell you how this is coming, we know it. Put the limits 1 to 2. Okay, whatever is cancelled out, we can cancel it. So 4 gets cancelled out. 2 1s are 2 3s are, and the rest keep it as it is. This is x to the power 4 minus 5x cubed by 3 plus 3x squared plus 9x. It goes from 1 to 2. Now what you do, you put 2 throughout, minus you put 1 throughout, simplify, you get the answer. Okay, so therefore I am putting 2, okay, first. So 2 to the power 4, 2 to the 4, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, is it 16? So 16 minus 2 cube is 8, 5 is a 40 by 3 plus 3, 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 and plus 9 2s are 18. So this is what I get when I put the upper limit, okay, and minus. Now same thing, you put 1, so this is going to be 1 minus 5 by 3, okay, plus 3 plus 9. Now we know what to do. Take the LCM and simplify, and whatever we get, that is going to be the answer. Pause the video, find the answer. Alright, I hope people have understood. So till here was this, simplify it, you get 46 minus 40 by 3 minus 13 minus 5 by 3, and open the bracket, simplify, and when you simplify you will be getting 64 by 3. So pause the video and note it down. Okay, so right, the next question, 7 part 2, same type of question, you can do it yourself. I'm moving to question number 8. Integration pi by 6 to pi by 4 log cosec x. Now the important thing out here is we should be knowing integration of cosec x. So we know the formula. Integration of cosec x, it is log modulus cosec x minus cot x. Simple, isn't it? And from pi by 6 to pi by 4. Remember, pi by 6 30 degree and pi by 4 means 45 degree. So put the upper limit minus lower limit, finished. So therefore we'll put the upper limit first, log, and this is cosec pi by 4 minus cot pi by 4, okay, and minus log cosec pi by 6 minus cot pi by 6. So we are only doing upper limit minus lower limit, okay. So now let us simplify this log. Cosec 45, cosec 45 is the opposite of sine 45. Is it root 2? Minus cot 45 is 1, right? And here log cosec 30 is the opposite of sine 30, no? So what is sine 30? Sine 30 was half, so cosec 30 will be 2. And minus cot 30 is opposite of tan 30. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3. So hence it will be root 3 out here, isn't it? So therefore it is in the formula of log A minus log B. So log, only one log, root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 minus root 3. So this is going to be the answer. Pause the video and note it down. Alright, next we have question number 8 part 2. Integration 0 to pi by 4. 2 sec squared x plus x cubed plus 2. Let us integrate quickly, keeping the limits constant, same. So 2, integration of sec squared x. I hope you know the formula, tan x. See, the formula has to be clear, okay? Integration of x cubed, x to the power 4 by 4, plus 2 into integration of 1 is there, no? Dx, that is x. And it goes from 0 to pi by 4. So upper limit is pi by 4, lower limit is 0, okay? So when you put 0, everything is 0, and when you put pi by 4, it changes, isn't it? So let's start with the upper limit. So therefore this is twice tan pi by 4 plus this is 1 by 4, which is a constant, and pi by 4 whole to the power 4 plus pi by 4 close. And now when we put x equal to 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, so everything will be 0. So we just have to simplify this. Okay, so therefore this is twice into tan 45 is 1 plus 1 by 4 into pi to the power 4 by 4 to the power 4. Keep it as it is, plus pi by 4 minus 0. Minus 0. Okay, so I'm pausing the video so that we can make a quick calculation out here. Okay, there was one mistake, there was 2 also out here, isn't it? So this is your 2. Please make it, this is 2, 2, 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2s are 4, gets cancelled out. So therefore the answer will be 2 plus, see, pi to the power 4, keep it as it is, and this is 4 to the power 5. So 4 to the power 5 is going to be 1024 plus pi by 2. So this is your answer. Pause the video and note it down. Okay, so as we have not done question number 2 part 3, so in today's class we are also doing question number 2 part 3 also. Okay, so let's see the function. The function is root over 5x plus 4, which we don't have the formula directly, isn't it? But one thing we know, we can always assume this as x. So it becomes the formula for integration of root x dx. So which is x to the power half plus 1 divided by half plus 1, isn't it? So therefore this is x squared dx, isn't it? The formula for this will be half plus 1 divided by half plus 1 plus c, isn't it? So which is x to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. So the same technique we are going to use out here as well. Okay, keep the limits as it is. So keep this as x. So therefore this will be, okay, let us only integrate x, integration root 5x plus 4, keeping 5x plus 4 as x. Okay, so therefore this will be 5x plus 4 divided by 5x plus 4 whole to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2. This is already there. And again divided by, we know, because integration of. Alright, so here we are continuing with question number 2 part 2. Again we are doing from the beginning, okay? And how we'll do is in the same way, which I have already explained to you, isn't it? So assume 5x plus 4 as x and let us integrate now, okay? So therefore, within the box bracket, integration of root x is x to the power 3 by 2, isn't it? So therefore this is going to be 5x plus 4 whole to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, isn't it? But into, like as we have done in differentiation, into ddx of whatever you have assumed. Okay, that was in differentiation. But in integration, we have to divide differentiation, multiplication. Okay, integration we have to divide in the denominator. Differentiation of this, whichever you have assumed. So here it is 5x plus 4. So differentiation of 5x plus 4 will be 5. Clear and simple, 0 to 1. Okay, so whatever is a constant, please take it outside. So 2, it goes out in the numerator and by 15. So therefore, 2 by 15, which is my constant, I am taking it outside, and here within the box bracket 5x plus 4 to the power 3 by 2. This goes from 0 to 1. Clear? Now we put the upper limit minus lower limit, finished. So therefore 2 by 15 box bracket. So put the upper limit 1. So when you put x equals to 1, 5 into 1, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 to the power 3 by 2, minus when you put x equals to 0, this is going to only be 4 to the power 3 by 2. Okay, simplify it further. So this is 2 by 15. See, 9 is 3 square to the power 3 by 2. 2 square to the power 3 by 2. 2 gets cancelled out. 2 gets cancelled out. So therefore remaining thing out here will be 2 by 15. 2 gets cancelled out. 3 to the power 3, 27. Minus 2 gets cancelled out. 2 to the power 3 is 8. 27 minus 8 is 19. 19 into 2 is 38. So the final answer will be 38 by 15. So please pause the video and note it down. And this formula is very important. And this step out here, this is very, very important step. Okay? So please don't miss it. Pause the video and note it down. The next one which you have also skipped was question number 4 part 3, and we are going to do out here. The question is integration 0 to pi sine square x by 2 minus cos square x by 2. Now we know the formula, right? The formula was the formula for cos x. The formula was cos square x by 2 minus sine square x by 2, isn't it? This was the formula that we have learned. Just take the minus sign out. So 0 to pi, take minus common, cos square x by 2 minus sine square x by 2 dx. Minus is a constant, comes outside. 0 to pi, we know the formula, this is only cos x dx. Now what is the integration of cos x? Integration of cos x is sine x, isn't it? So therefore this is sine x and 0 to pi. Okay, so therefore minus, this is sine pi minus sine 0. Now sine pi is also 0. This is also 0. So therefore 0 minus 0, and hence the answer is also 0. So pause the video and note it down. Alright, so the next question that we are taking is question number 10. Question number 10, part, obviously this is part 1. Question number 10, part 1. The question is integration 0 to pi by 2 sine cube x. So when it is sine cube x, what we'll do is we'll break the power as sine x into sine square x. And now 0 to pi by 2 sine x, keep it as it is. And sine square x, I can write this as 1 minus cos square x dx. Okay, and now we have to use the substitution method, because now we cannot do it directly. And whenever we use substitution method, the limits will be changed. Okay, so now we are using substitution method. Very important question for you all. So please mark this question, very important. So let us assume that p equals to cos x. So we know the rule. After assumption, we have to differentiate dp by dx is equals to minus sine x. So therefore, minus dp is equals to sine x into dx. Okay, but yes, don't forget, now I am changing the integral from x to p. This 0 to pi by 2 was the limits of x. 0 to pi by 2 is the limit for x, but when I am changing to p, the limits will also be changed. Okay, so hence we need to find the new limits. So you have to write down as p is equals to cos x. As p equals to cos x, what is the lower limit? 0. Okay, so when x is equals to 0, then p will be cos 0. So what is the value for cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. So the new lower limit will be 1. Okay, this is very important. When we are putting the lower limit, this is the lower limit, so when x equals to 0, according to assumption, p equals to cos x. When x equals to 0, p equals to cos 0, so p equals to 1. Okay, and when x equals to pi by 2, p is equals to cos pi by 2. Now cos pi by 2 means cos 90. Cos 90 is, what is cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. So hence the limits has been changed. Now the new lower limit is 1 and the new upper limit is 0, because we have changed the integral from x to p. Also, our integral also will be changed, and this will be now, this is definite integral, okay, and this will be now, what is the new lower limit? 1. Upper limit 0. Okay, what is the value for sine x into dx? Minus dp we can write later. And 1 minus, what was cos x? P. So therefore this will be p square into minus dp. Okay, so either I can multiply with minus sign, or you can multiply with minus sign first. So 1 to 0, therefore this will be p square minus 1 into dp. Okay, so let us integrate now. You know what to do. So therefore this will be p cubed by 3 minus p 1 to 0. So first we'll put 0. When I put 0, this is 0 minus 0. And when I put is equals to 1, this is 1 by 3 minus 1. So therefore 1 by 3 minus 1 is minus 2 by 3. Minus and minus is plus, so hence the answer is 2 by 3. So pause the video and note it down. Alright, let us continue with question number 10. 10 part 2. This is going to be the last sum for today. Okay. The 10 part 2, the question is tan x plus cot x to the power minus 1. First we are simplifying it. 1 by tan x plus cot x. But tan as sine by cos, cot as cos by sine. Take the LCM. So when you take the LCM, sin x into cos x will be the LCM. It comes in the numerator. So sin x into cos x. And then divided by, you will be getting sine square x plus cos square x dx. The denominator will be 1, isn't it? So therefore, something like this you will be getting integration 0 to pi by 4 into sine x into cos x dx. To make things simpler, what to do? We have to multiply with 2 and divide it with 2, isn't it? So therefore 1 by 2 will be constant, 0 to pi by 4. 2 sin x cos x will be sin 2x. Now integration of sin 2x, we know it is minus cos 2x by 2. So therefore minus cos 2x by 2 goes from 0 to pi by 4. So minus half is a constant, bring it outside. Minus 1 by 4. And therefore this is cos 2x 0 to pi by 4. So put the upper limit and then we put the lower limit, minus 1 by 4. So when I put the upper limit, 2 and 4 gets cancelled out. So it will be cos pi by 2 and minus, when I put the lower limit, it will be cos 0. And I know that cos pi by 2 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. So minus and minus will be 1 by 4, which is the answer. So pause the video and note it down. Alright, so today's assignment will be number 2 part 2, number 7 part 2, and when you send the assignment, please do send me along with the work that we have done today. It's a very lengthy exercise. As you can see, there are 21 questions. So in the next class, we will be only choosing some important questions and then we'll have to proceed to the other exercise as well. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.